like, subscribe, and leave a comment. So firstly, apologies, it's a bit dark out here where I usually do my videos. It's a little bit dark, but we can get through it. Listen to my voice. I'll put a bit of light in here, so hopefully you can hear me. So this is the review of Raw week commencing the 27th of November. So it starts with Drew McIntyre come out. Basically, he calls out in so many words CM Punk, saying anyone can get fired, anyone can get released, and anybody can just turn up back in the WWE. He also calls out Seth Rollins for giving a title shot to Jey Uso, but he also says what he had to do to Seth after making that announcement. Obviously, he beat him down. Then he was about to go into Sami Zayn, but Sami Zayn comes out, and them two have a back and forth. Drew does say to Sami he deserved to be screwed over in everything that's happened to him because he did run with the bloodline. But Sami says basically the difference between him and Drew is that he was screwed over and he went all the way to the bottom. They went all the way to the top in the main event of day one at WrestleMania and won the tag team titles. And Sami says he made his family proud, and has Drew made his family proud, which made Drew snap. Then it goes into Drew McIntyre versus Sami Zayn in a great match. In the match, it seems like Sami Zayn, due to the injured leg of Sami Zayn, then Drew McIntyre got the victory. Then we had Shayna in the back, basically says he's ready to take out Nia Jax, because they're going to have a match, and we'll see. Then we have Jey Uso said he's ready to take on Seth Rollins for the World Heavyweight Championship, and it's his time now, Us. Then in the back, Sami Zayn still obviously reeling from the leg injury, and he gets a beat down from Drew McIntyre. So it looks like Drew has turned a full heel and started beating down Sami Zayn. Then we have Nia Jax and Becky Lynch going back and forth in the back, because if you remember a while ago, Nia Jax did break Becky Lynch's nose, and it started off this whole the man thing. Then we go into Nia Jax versus Shayna Baszler in a decent match, but in the end, Nia Jax got the victory. Then we had DIY versus the Imperium in another really good match. Go and watch it, I haven't seen it, but in the end, DIY got the victory. Then we have the New Day, the Creed Brothers, and the Alpha Academy, all talking about how the Creed Brothers have been doing really well and how they're going to be facing the Judgment Day next and what they need to do to get the victory. So we will see. Then we had R-Truth trying to fix the Judgment Day's TV. It didn't go down well with the Judgment Day, and then basically no one was there besides JD, Dom, and Damien Priest. And Damien Priest said to them two he wants to find Drew and beat them down, and they need to get the job done tonight in fact. Then we have Kaden and Katana versus Tegan Nox and Natalia in a great match, which Katen and Katana won. Then we have Cody Rhodes come out. Whoa! So he comes out and he's basically calling out Shinsuke Nakamura for what he did. Shinsuke comes on the Titantron as he does in his movies in some part of the arena, wherever he is. And he basically says both of them have a similar story. Both of them have won Royal Rumble, but then they went to the main event of WrestleMania or at WrestleMania and both lost their match. So they're both trying to finish their story, but Shinsuke says he's going to end Cody's story instead, so we'll see. Then we have Jey Uso in the back getting ready for his match with Seth Rollins. Seth Rollins there as well. It's very friendly competition between the two. They both said they're ready to take each other out. We will see. Then we have JD and Dominic Mysterio versus the Creed Brothers in a decent match. Go and watch it. I haven't seen it, but in the end, the Creed Brothers get the victory. Then Adam Pearce tells Seth Rollins that CM Punk is going to be on Raw next week, and just to look out for him and just to be cool, basically. Then in the main event for the evening, it's Jey Uso versus Sami Zayn for the World Heavyweight Championship. This is a great match. Go and watch it if you haven't seen it. Great match. They both push each other to the limit. It was a really close match, but in the end, Seth Rollins is still your World Heavyweight Champion. And after the match, Drew McIntyre turns up and starts beating down Jey Uso after he lost the match as well. So double loss there for Jey Uso. But that's your review. Leave a comment.